Isn't it a saying that if you are going out with someone for 5 dates, it's official? After 5 movies? What is that?
E se eu te dissesse que eu tenho uma super dica de um novo filme de terror pra você assistir logo, tá? Cheio de ação e com não só um, mas 2 Michael B. Jordans no elenco. Isso mesmo, gente, 2. E ainda por cima tem um pouco de sobrenatural ali na história e muito blues. Esse filme é Pecadores, o novo filme da Warner Bros., ambientado ali nos anos 30, no sul dos Estados Unidos. E nele a gente conhece os gêmeos, Stack e Smoke. Eles são interpretados pelo Michael B. Jordan, que decidem largar a vida de capangas do Al Capone e voltar pra cidade natal deles. Mas o que era pra ser um novo começo, logo vira um pesadelo quando um mal aterrorizante entra em cena.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
E eu, é claro que eu tô muito empolgada porque eu viajei até a cidade do México pra estreia de Pecadores. Eu ainda vou bater um papo com o elenco, o diretor, mas claro, eu vou sentir a vibe dos fãs que vieram aqui assistir com a gente essa estreia de pertinho. Bora descobrir tudo isso sobre o filme? Eu sou a Valentina Pulgarim e esse é o nosso Inside Warner Pecadores.
Doing amazing. Look at this. All the people out here. It's a crazy turnout.
You always come back to Mexico to premiere your movies?
I do. Next time I'm gonna have to actually get outside of Mexico City and go out. I've never been out here yet.
Where do you want to go?
Wherever you guys gonna take me.
Wherever you want. We'll talk to you later.
I mean, she's almost Mexican. I'm Mexican, so yes.
All the good spots.
Yes,
Food,
of course.
music.
And good food. I know you like the chicken enchiladas, right?
I do love the chicken enchiladas.
Oh my God. And how much do you take spice?
I'm in the middle.
Seen you in hot one.
And a little spice.
How do you feel about the fans here in Mexico?
Oh, I love them. There's so much enthusiasm, so much passion, so much love. So I try to get to everybody I can, but it's always amazing to come here. I feel so excited and grateful to be here. Mexico City, you guys got so much energy.
I know.
I've never experienced anything like this. This is so overwhelming and amazing, magical, wow.
I am so overwhelmed. I'm so grateful. This means more to me than I can ever express. And I can't wait for everyone to see this movie. I'm so grateful that everyone came out today. It means the world to me.
What was something you did in this set for the first time?
Oh man, first thing I did on the set, I was able to do some of my own stunts.
Oh, nice.
Really cool, so I'm excited for you guys to see that.
This cast is a dream come true in so many ways. I want to know, how did it feel to see all those names in one page? When you saw everyone together in one room, how did it feel?
It was so overwhelming and so special. The read-through when we all got together, just the passion and the love for the project was so apparent on day one. It was amazing.
And as you can see, the fans are excited to watch it.
Yeah.
What is that one element that you are excited to see how the fans will react when they get to watch the movie?
Oh, I can't wait to see them get scared. You know, yeah, it's a full meal of a movie, but it's definitely got some scary parts. So I can't wait for people to react.
I was pretty scared, so yeah, it was.
Same. I was
Good.
too.
Did you laugh?
Yes, of
Good.
course.
You keep dancing with the devil.
E você acredita que o diretor, o Ryan Coogler, se inspirou na própria história familiar para criar Pecadores? O avô dele e o tio dele nasceram no Mississippi, que é o berço do blues, e o lar também de lendas como o Robert Johnson, que dizem por aí, gente, fez um pacto com o sobrenatural também. E a gente quis descobrir mais histórias como essa sobre esse filme que é fora desse mundo.
It's such a beautiful, yet evil tribute to music, I would say.
I'm a professional artist myself, but I do think that I'm not a musician, and I think music is almost like a form of alchemy to me, you know, and how it can affect people without much. And blues music at that time, oftentimes was one person with an amplified guitar, you know, and they could bring a whole group of people into their space and have them transfixed. So the idea of that was one where I wanted to actually have the music be a supernatural element in the film as well. You know, Robert Johnson famously sings about the devil all the time and how he feels haunted and cursed. You know, all of the things that we play with in this movie, and that for me was it just made all the sense in the world once you looked at them combined.
There are legends of people with the gift of making music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past.
Will somebody take me in your eyes?
But it also can pierce the veil between life and death.
Guys, I feel like this set was such a fun set to be but also because can we take a moment to talk about Miles singing? It's crazy. It's so crazy. Man, you're impressive, for real. First of all, did you pre-record your voice or were you singing on set too?
Yeah, so that was live. We shot that live, and we did about like a couple takes, but that song is just it's, close to me. I love it, and I was grateful to be able to perform that because pre-record is kind of sometimes you don't get the real feel, but once you're in the room and you have everybody supporting you and everybody encouraging you, it really makes you go for it. So
you have the audience too, right?
Yeah.
How was it for you too to see him singing live over there then?
I'll never forget in our table read, our read through.
I was about to say the same thing.
In the table read?
Yes, and I don't know that any of us expected that.
No, we didn't. And
he opened his mouth and I was like,
what? I opened my mouth like,
what?
Like, what?
It was just,
They are professional singers too, just so you know.
Hey there, we heard tale of a party.
You did?
You wouldn't mind us coming in now, would you? We hungry as dogs.
Woof, woof.
You fellers must be the owners of this establishment.
That's right. And you are?
We just came here to play. Here, I'll show you.
Pick poor, I've been clean. Pick poor, I've been clean. I picked his head, I picked his feet. I would have picked his body, but it wasn't fit to eat.
What was that production element that made you feel like, wow, this is another level of a production? Like we have 100 people over here.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing like, everybody in costume, and then like the people on set also was super nice, and like everybody, it just felt like a real family environment. Like, and I also credit that to Ryan again. I feel like he's like a real coach. Like he works with everybody and makes everybody feel like, we're in it together and we're all, focused on the main goal, so.
Oh yeah, that's the designer right here.
Y'all wrong. What was one of those elements in the movie that made you say yes to the project? Is the historic moment? What is it?
I feel like there are so many allegories in the movie, and so many messages and lessons and aspects of like the spirituality, the music. Everything excited me. I mean, Ryan is an incredible director. Yeah. But my goodness, his writing is like nothing else. I always say it was a perfect script.
3, 2, 1, action.
Do you feel like there's something supernatural that comes within being good at an art? Because there are musicians who say like something more powerful than me just wrote a song. Yeah. Does that happen at all in what you do?
I think that kind of applies to my whole life. I think our blessings, things that are for us, things that challenge us, the obstacles that are in our life. I think that comes from a different place.
I've had that experience. I had a lot on this movie, to be honest. In writing the script, and when we were on set, and I think Mike was in the zone a lot making the film. I would know this because I know him, and there would be times when I felt like he wasn't there. Which was always really cool.
Our daddy was an evil man. Love you too. He passed that evil down to us. I ain't never saw no demons, no ghosts, no magic.
Also, I feel like, isn't it a saying that if you are going out with someone for 5 dates, it's official? After 5 movies? What is that? Like, is this proper marriage?
We work official. Yeah, that's funny. If that's the case, man,
I guess so.
It's actually probably even more than that, though.
This is your honeymoon then in Mexico City.
I mean, that's us directing.
Yeah,
like I produce for you.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
You got cameos in other movies.
1,000%. So like we've you find people that you connect with, and you're lucky enough to to repeat that process over and over again. Life is short. We've seen each other grow up. When we got married and had kids, and you know what I'm saying, and being around that family. So as time goes on, the time that it takes for us to make a movie takes us away from those things. So if we're able to kind of make that time worth it, and life's too short. Like I'd rather be doing it with my brother than anybody else, so it's cool.
So you listening to this? Now we out here playing games, telling ghost stories in place of doing what we ought to do.
And what is it we supposed to be doing?
Being kind to one another. And being polite. Now, we is one people, and we shouldn't go in barging into other folks' places uninvited, so...
Como aqui no Warner Channel a gente adora uma surpresa, eu tive uma oportunidade muito especial, gente. Consegui uma entrevista com ninguém menos do que o Lázaro Ramos. Ele veio comigo até a cidade do México para acompanhar esse grande lançamento e ainda contou tudo sobre a entrevista dele, a experiência que ele teve conversando com o Michael B. Jordan e o Ryan Coogler. Já imaginou esse encontro de gigantes? Pô, eu te mostro tudo como foi agora. E agora me conta da sua entrevista. Como que foi? Primeiro você tinha presentes pra dar, né?
Eu tinha presentes pra dar, é claro, porque minha meta era ficar amigo deles.
Isso,
a minha meta tem nada a ver com a entrevista.
Eu shippo a sua amizade com os dois, inclusive com o Ryan.
Eu acho que o Michael vai estar lá em casa comendo vatapá.
Eu tenho
tô
certeza.
Com isso na cabeça.
Ele vai ao lado deles.
Com certeza, os
eu
dois.
Acho.
Os dois podem estar. Mas foi legal, assim. Eu tinha muita pergunta pra fazer, porque eu realmente fiquei com muita curiosidade. Acabei tendo que selecionar menos perguntas. Fiz uma pergunta pra ele que eu acho que ele achou difícil. Aí eram 5 minutos, né? Ele deu uma pausa que eu fiquei desesperado. Meu Deus, ele tá gastando tempo. Ele falou, boa pergunta. E ficou parado pensando.
Great question.
Dei um pequeno desespero, mas o que ajudou a eu pular logo para o que eu queria fazer, que era fazer uma provocação para ele, falando que eu tenho inveja dele, do Michael, porque muitas amigas e amigos mandaram mensagem elogiando ele, falando que era sex symbol, falando que é inteligente, que é bom ator. Eu assumi que eu tinha inveja e depois dei um presente.
Let's go to my home to eat some Brazilian food. That's it.
Quão diferente foi essa expectativa de como ia ser conversar com essas pessoas e como de fato foi, assim, né? Porque o que a gente sabia era que o Michael B. Jordan é o homem mais bonito do mundo. Aí a gente vem aqui e, além disso, ele é simpático. Ele é muito legal.
Vou dizer, sabe o que aconteceu de mais legal? Que foi exatamente como eu esperava. E eles fizeram exatamente o que eu achei que eles iam fazer, e por isso aplaudo eles.
E por isso eles vão receber um WhatsApp do Lázaro depois chamando pra ir lá em casa.
Pra ir lá em casa, e pra ir no show, vou levar eles pro show do Gil.
É, agora, turnê?
Turnê, é.
Pronto. E a gente vai pegar o contato deles agora? Eu
agora,
acho, na
agora.
Saída. Então,
imagina.
Tá. Depois eu conto pra vocês qual era a minha expectativa de entrevistar o Lázaro, mas a gente deixa isso em off.
Ih, peraí, você não vai falar? Ih, desculpa, acabou o seu tempo.
Gente, Pecadores é o combo perfeito. Tem terror, tem mistério, tem realismo e atuações incríveis, tá? Sem contar que os plot twists que vão deixar todo mundo de queixo caído. O filme estreia dia 17 de abril nos cinemas, então já vai se preparando, tá? Só por precaução. Também não se esquece aí de seguir as redes sociais da Warner Channel pra você ficar de olho em todas as novidades. Então tudo bem, é só isso, gente. Gostaram desse Inside Warner? Então é isso aí, eu sou a Valentina Pugarin e esse foi o nosso Inside Warner Pecadores.
I didn't mean to scare you. Thought y'all done forgot about me in here. Come on, open the door, let me on out of here.
Stay. It's you?
Of course it's me, open the door.
That ain't your brother.